you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to. I still love you, but I'm gonna have to. Distance, you know.
One, it says this insanity belongs in science fiction at Davos. UN chief rips fossil fuel expansion. Fossil fuel producers and their enablers are still racing to expand production, knowing full well that their business model is inconsistent with human survival, said United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Common Dreams posted this. They said United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres delivered a scathing address to corporate and political elites in Davos on Wednesday, ripping fossil fuel giants and governments for expanding oil and gas extraction in the face of increasingly devastating climate chaos across the globe. The science has been clear for decades, Guterres said the World Economic Forum, an event attended by the top executives of major oil and gas firms, including Chevron and BP. I am not talking only about UN scientists. I'm talking even about fossil fuel scientists. Gutierrez, hold on, was referencing a peer-reviewed study published last week showing that ExxonMobil, one of the world's largest oil companies, accurately predicted planetary warming in its internal models as early as 1970s, even as the company's executives publicly denied the reality of climate change. Just like the tobacco industry, they rode roughshod over their own scientists, Gutierrez said Wednesdays. Some in big oil peddled the big lie, and like the tobacco industry, those responsible must be held accountable. Today, fossil fuel producers and their enablers are still racing to expand production, knowing full well that this business model is inconsistent with human survival. The insanity belongs in science fiction, yet we know the ecosystem meltdown is cold, hard scientific fact. The UN chief continued, we must act together to close the emissions gap, to phase out coal and supercharge the renewable revolution, to end the addiction to fossil fuels, and to stop our self-defeating war on nature. We are flirting with climate disaster. Every week brings new climate horror story. Greenhouse gas emissions are at record levels and growing. Gutierrez' address came shortly after the International Energy Agency said oil demand is likely to rise to a record 101.7 million barrels a day this year due to a number of catalysts, including a faster than anticipated reopening of China and a somewhat improved economic outlook. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that too much because there's two sides to that story. We talk about it a lot on this show, so let's move on. Let's see what else I have in here. Mushrooms. Okay, this is kind of related to that last story. This says what they want you to see versus what they don't want you to see. So in the news, the Greta Thunberg getting arrested was all over the place because she was blocking the entrance into a mine or something like that. She got arrested multiple times, I want to say. And it was a huge photo op.
Even this punishing work doesn't guarantee enough for food. Dorsan hasn't eaten for 2 days now. This is what helpless looks like. Wretched conditions. Dorsan is ordered to retrieve the sack he's forgotten. There's an urgency now. The rains make this dangerous work even more risky. Dorsan's told in no uncertain terms he risks a beating if he messes up again. Dorsan, with Richard beside him, have worked all day. They're 8 and 11 years old.
Little brown kids, 8 and 11 years old, working in these damn mines, and it's grueling and dangerous work. And it's raining. They said the rain makes it even more dangerous. So this, what he's saying is, this is the side of the story that they're not showing you. You saw Greta Thunberg getting arrested softly and with photo ops. Meanwhile, this is still going on. The kids over here working in a damn mine. Yeah, that kind of thing will bring tears to my eyes right there, because that could be one of my kids. I'm about to tear up right now. So let's move on. So now it says former judges who sent